live.
That's on
Hey
time,
there.
bud.
It is still 7:45. That is on time. Hey there, and welcome to GemStars, part of the Untold Stories Project. I'm Wiki, and I will be your host and game master this evening. GemStars is an actual play of Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG from Green Ronin Publishing, taking place in the original setting of Lafandi. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20-based system that allows players and GMs to create stories featuring all of the greatest heroes and villains of their imagination. One of the fun things about Mutants and Masterminds is the inclusion of the hero point. These allow heroes to re-roll a die, take an extra action, recover from dangerous conditions, make small scene edits, or use their powers in creative ways. Each hero starts with one of these hero points and can gain additional points for good role-playing, funny jokes, clever decisions, having their characters' complications used against them, and by your generosity. That's right. If you subscribe, renew a subscription, or donate bits to the stream, you will generate a hero point that you can then give to the player of your choice. We are a small but growing streaming network, and those follows, subscriptions, likes, and comments, both here on Twitch and over on YouTube, help to keep us visible and paying our bills. Now, let's meet our heroes for tonight, shall we? Say, and Ruby is one. Heroes.
And
Ruby
Ruby
is one. Heroes?
Wow, that was bad.
That's tracks. That's about on par.
Heroes. The bingo.
Let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you're playing, and answer our question of the week, which is, what is your character's worst memory? And that does not include anything that has happened to them in the last 2 weeks. And let's start with the 99th problem. Calvin?
Oh, okay, fair. All right, fine. I mean, that wasn't a very specific. Hey, everyone. I'm Calvin, and tonight I will be playing Arcelia, aka the Ruby GemStar of Strength. I'm here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and also Fridays in the podcast. To answer the question of, actually, before I do that, we did get a couple of subs. There was one from me, and then there was one from Mrs. Aunt Puppy.
Okay, so Alexandrite, you're getting a point.
Although I still have one from last week. I don't think I used mine last week, but I honestly can't remember.
You did.
Okay.
Because you attacked everything in sight.
Well, it was 2 weeks ago anyways, but...
Yes. Calvin, who?
I mean, I don't know if I can give one to the heroes. I'm not on the hero side right now.
You're not on the hero side.
I'll give it to Emerald. That counts as flirting for this week. So, to answer
Thank you.
No, you're gonna need it.
Yeah, I know.
To answer the question of the week, I think Ruby's worst memory, or Arcelia's worst memory, I should say, it's definitely getting lost on the Salpatine Mountains. And, we just got another sub from Aaron. Yeah, it's the thing that sort of instilled her fear of heights. She'd gotten, lost on, a trek in those mountains. And the reason why she just got, distracted and wandered off, the thing she was following, she barely even remembers it now. She just remembers, being stuck on, near a ledge for pretty much hours. And that sort of imprinted on her for a very long time. And that's why she is the way she is. And I guess with that, I'll pass it down to Aaron. Or to the side, because I'm looking at the Zoom window, but on the screen it's to the side.
Hey everybody, I am Aaron. I am playing Braylon, the Amber Gemstar of Transmutation, who also happens to be a Gru. So am I allowed to say the entirety of their existence before they came to Lafandi and actually got sentience and free will?
I mean, sure.
Because that they still have the memories of everything they did while they were part of the Unity, and generally those are not things that they're very happy about. Um, if it's only since they've had their own free will, then it would be killing and eating the actual Braylon. So, you know.
He admitted it. He ate Braylon.
Yeah.
We've admitted the eating.
I never denied that.
I thought you did regularly.
No, I just say I don't. I keep reminding you guys we don't eat brains as a way of taking people's memories.
But you still ate his brain.
I mean, among other things, yes. And since you're picking on me, I'm gonna pass it over to Brandon.
That's fair. Hi everyone. I am Brandon. I play Kingsley Palace, aka world famous singer Jade Crystal, aka Emerald, the Gemstar of Fortune. And being the Gemstar of Fortune, Emerald's worst memory was this one time when she was a little kid, about 5 years old. She thought that she had lost her parents in the middle of a festival, and it turned out that she had stumbled into a little kid toddler beauty pageant thing that she ended up winning. But for that first like half a second, there was almost something resembling kind of fear to a degree, maybe worry. And with that, I'll pass it to Jemmy.
Hi guys. I'm Jemmy. Every time I think I'm ready, man, I just forget words. Every time.
Write it down.
I no, because then I mess up while I try to read a script. Anyway, hi, I'm Jemmy. You can catch me on the network on any random handful of one shots, or on the podcast. I play Mary, aka Morganite, the Gemstar of Healing, aka the one dealing with most of those 99 problems. Especially all of the recent ones. And to answer the question of the day, or week, the question. I don't know what special words we use for it. Mary's worst memory would have to be finding out the news that her brother was missing. Because, I mean, that was her brother. She loved going with him, she loved hanging out with him, and then just found out he was missing one day. After being told she couldn't come along with him, so that kind of sucked. And then that was also the start of Mom kind of going down the crazy protective path, so probably her worst. Yeah, that's pretty much it, so I'm gonna pass it over to Aunt Puppy, who's on mute.
I was on mute. Hi, I'm Aunt Puppy. I play Alexandrite, or Elliot, the Gemstar of Magic. She doesn't belong here. And I would have to say that her worst memory probably is the very first time her sister bullied her. Because for a very long time, being twins, they were equals. And then all of a sudden, her sister became better than her at a lot of different things. And so once she developed there was no like specific moment because they've all started blending together for her. So it was just kind of that age of, middle school type age that her sister started just berating her for being not as evil. So that was kind of her worst memory, because that was kind of the downfall of what brought her to where she is now, essentially, because she's wanted in her hometown. She's pretty sure her mom is probably arrested and or dead. So it's a lot going on for her, so that she doesn't tell anybody. So yeah, so I would say that's probably her worst memory, kind of just that overall age of when the sisters developed their own identities instead of being the twins, and then they became Bates and Elliot, so kind of became their own humans-ish people things. Whatever they are. So with that, I'll pass it to Joe.
Right. Yeah, so I'm Joe. I play Sodalite, aka names.
All of
Titles,
them.
stuff, things. Seeing as Wiki put the descriptor of not something from the past 2 weeks, I'm gonna say apparently the first time she died.
Okay, but she doesn't remember that.
Exactly. So it was so bad, whatever that was. That's a kind of meta answer, but that has to be the worst one if she can't remember it. And I am terrified to know what that memory is. Wiki.
I don't know.
No, I'm passing it to you. That was my answer.
Oh,
Is that everyone?
okay.
No. Emerald. Wait. No,
Wait, no,
you
yeah,
had the
that's
beauty
okay.
pageant that ate
Yeah.
someone, brother. Sorry. Heights and
Beauty pageant, heights, ate someone, brother, sister, maybe death?
maybe? Yeah.
Family
That's what we
drama.
got.
Is that what
Murder.
Teacup's notes look like?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that's everyone. So back to you.
Okay. When last we saw our magical girls, they were still in the middle of a heated battle with the Gemfire cult, and there was no time for our magical girls to breathe in relief after Soda's death experience. Seeing the tides turned against them in the waning moments of the fight, the Gemfire demon, the leader, picked a new tactic, seemingly abandoning we're back to Mari.
It's Mary.
Seemingly abandoning Mary's mother and going after the GemStars leader, Ruby, with an unknown attack.
Who has a name? My mother has a name, by the way?
Besides
she-
mom.
Most people do.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't remember it, but I was reading through the blurb for the night, and I saw that she had a name, and I was like, whoa.
She has had a name for quite some time.
You think I remembered her name was Clara?
And so that is where we are going to pick up. Ruby, Mary's mother, steps up in front of you, reached out to touch you. Emerald said, no, 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 no. Nobody touches my girlfriend.
That girlfriend.
And
she
then,
no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
and then Mary's mother said, okay, but I do. And touched you, and then all of her flames went out, and she went unconscious at your feet. Alexandra, it is your turn.
Okay. Do we know any of those things happened?
I don't.
I'll give you
see
the
a reason-
play-by-play.
I don't see a reason why you would at this moment,
I
because
was
it
gonna say, 'cause I don't
literally
think-
just happened.
Well,
Mental
and I
link,
can't-
play-by-play.
can't see what's going on. Okay, why is this? Hold on. Everything's frozen. I'm trying to zoom in to see what I'm looking at right now, and I can't.
It's
Kind of a big map.
probably your 1,200 duplicates.
They're fine.
Also, aren't you exhausted?
I am exhausted. Correct, Mundo.
Yeah, good times.
Correct, Mundo. And Amber, where are you? Can I get? Well, I don't want to leave. Damn it! I don't want to leave Soda.
I mean,
You guys
you
can
can
teleport.
I guess
Yeah,
I can
you
just
can-
aggressively grab her and teleport.
you can gem step to me, yeah, but
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Was where I can't. Every time I try
I'm-
to make the map, it freaks out. So
I'm in the fountain.
in the fountain. Oh, okay. That's okay. So that's you in the fountain. Okay.
I'm also
Just
currently
hanging
a
out.
cloud of gas, but
Just hanging out in the broken fountain like you do.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds right.
All right.
So
I
that's
will
what
go over there. I will move you.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna grab soda and
Actually, Wiki, dumb question.
Yeah.
The way the gem step works, do does the person who's being teleported to have to assess, agree to it?
No.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm gonna just
because you are a noxious
I'm a
gaseous
cloud of poisonous
right now.
gas. Yeah.
What's
Well, so who else would Elliot jump to?
I mean, Mary's over there too.
I mean, I'm kind of on the roof, but
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, she would obviously say like, Amber, I'm coming to you, and then if Amber, you can just say, don't come.
I'm poisonous right now.
Yeah, like, don't come to me. Go to Mary. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. Would be go to Mary or go to Morganite or Emerald because
Go to Ruby
or Ruby.
well, and I grabbed soda on my way, so like
you can't do that with the. You can only gemport yourself.
Okay. Did all my little minions come with me?
No.
They're gonna take forever to get there.
Yep.
Then I will just dissipate all of them.
Okay. I swear to God, if you recreate them over there, we're gonna.
Oh, I'm going to.
You might as well just hide them, and then.
Yeah. All right, let me move this
Because I'm assuming
guy.
she would know that they wouldn't be able to come with her, so.
Yeah, she would.
So she would know, like, drop them and then bring them back, since it's a free action. I was say, can you just group them and just chunk them over there?
That is exactly what I'm doing. And then we will put
like
them on a different layer.
Over there first. Although I think we've gotten everything around soda. There's one guy.
It's like a swarm of bees.
Yeah. All right. Alexandrite, I believe that is it for you because you are exhausted.
Correct. I can either attack or move, so. That was my move. And my people, bringing my people up and down are a free action, so.
Yep. These three minions over here have no idea what's going on anymore. So they are all just going to randomly fire at Emerald. So I've got some Hellfire Blast coming your way.
Yay.
I'm gonna guess, just a wild guess, that a 7 does not hit.
Just misses.
What about a 24?
That'll hit.
And last one. A 19.
That'll miss.
All right, so it's just just one of them, probably the one closest to you actually hits you. And it is a 23 toughness save.
I fail by 11.
Ouch.
You do have a hero point.
I know.
If you want to spend it.
Yeah. No. What I'm going to do instead is use the fortune point.
Okay.
To give myself what is it? The ultimate, the thing that lets me declare a 20 on a defense roll. It's the advantage, ultimate
Effort or something like that.
effort, and there's a subset that, and so I'll do that on my toughness check so that I
That's
get 31. And yeah, just it's a looks like it's gonna hit, but it ends up being a grazing shot.
And that is fine. Ruby.
Yes.
Yes.
The reason why I spent the fortune point instead of the hero point.
You are currently entranced, which means you are stoned.
Yep.
Currently.
Oh, that's much better than I was afraid of.
Yes.
Is it a? I forget what the term is. The one that continuously applies. Oh, but I guess that would be on the enemy turn.
You can hold on a second.
Cumulative.
Yeah, you can't take any actions, but you can move if you'd like to.
I can't think of anywhere entranced Ruby would move to.
Okay.
If she's like struggling with this effect right now, I don't know if there's anywhere she would move to.
Yeah. Give me a will save, please.
Okay. 16.
Here's a hero point.
Sure. I'll take it. Well, 18.
All right, that's an 18, so that is still 1 degree. Ruby, you are now compelled.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I will send you a message in a moment.
Okay. On disco?
Yes.
Okay.
I think. Let me check.
I could just disco.
Let me do a quick measurement because I think some other people may end up with that hero point. Yeah. Mary and Elliot get a hero point.
Let's go.
What's okay? No, that's a bad guy.
You can give it to the bad guy if you'd like.
And you know what? All the bystanders within 120 feet of me get a hero point too.
Okay, well they're all running away, so I just haven't really been moving them around. They can take
an extra action. They can take an extra action to move the bird. I don't want to die.
I'm still just thinking about the disco. Shoot you a message on disco. You just see 2 people across the floor doing various like dance moves at each other to communicate.
Put your arms around me, Ruby. Put your arms around me, Ruby.
I don't know if you want her to do that right now.
The last line was, but not that way.
We're talking hug, not crushing my spine.
I feel like with Ruby, you'd probably get a bit of both anyways. Even in normal situations.
All right. I believe we are at bystanders. Yeah, so the bystanders that can are going to use their hero point and exit post haste. They're like, bye. We are at the one remaining guy who has a hostage. One remaining guy who has a hostage is going to, well, if his hostage will stop moving directly behind him, that would be amazing. All right. He's going to start backing up, also trying to exit post haste.
The hostage could attempt to escape on
Yeah,
your turn, and they have a hero point to do so.
they could, but they're terrified. So
Okay. Nice left and right there.
there's a flaming hand like right here.
Yeah.
They're not heroes. They're just little guys.
Aw,
All right.
my wee little man.
Morganite.
Mm. Yeah, so my mom just passed out after touching Ruby, and Ruby's.
Ruby looks like Ruby. Give me a perception check.
I'd love to. If my Wi-Fi would like me to. 27?
So your attention was really focused on your mother because, well, she just collapsed onto the ground.
Yeah.
But then you kind of look toward Ruby for a moment, and you're pretty sure that the flames that have engulfed the rest of this cult are flickering in and out around Ruby.
So Ruby's going in a box.
Ruby's going in a box. Okay, Ruby.
I'm
going in a box.
putting her in a box.
Nobody puts Ruby in a box.
Apparently they do.
I do.
She may not stay there very long, but
I could definitely put you in the box. I don't know if I can keep you in the box, but
What size box would you like? Just person sized?
just her size. Just a box.
Okay, there you go. There's a box.
How much can I move it?
what's your ranks in create? 11?
11?
So you could move 50 tons 30 feet. If it's less than 50 tons, you can move it further.
I don't think Ruby's 50 tons.
She's dense,
Yeah,
but not
so-
that dense.
So you can move it 1,800
It's
feet.
50 tons of love.
Oh, a lot. I can move it a lot.
You can move it a lot.
Okay, cool. I want to put her. Is that a chimney on this roof?
On which roof?
This one.
Ruby, go down the hole.
Yeah. That's a chimney.
I'm moving her to the chimney.
Okay. I'm very curious as to. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do.
I'm just kind of lowering her into it, but not all the way.
Get rid of
Just
that.
Kind of more confine her.
Yeah, you can confine Ruby, I'm sure.
I can confine her for enough that it takes her a few different attack actions before she can attack one of us.
All right.
So that's what I did.
Ruby, you're kind of sort of in a chimney.
And it's in a pink box.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that you're gonna, if you break the box, you're out the chimney.
The chimney's already been sort of smooshed because you just dropped
Yes.
a box on it.
Well, it wasn't a drop, it was a lower.
Yeah, but it's a. That chimney isn't person sized.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's just a little guy.
It's enough
Would
that
you-
Ruby is not there.
Would you like to do anything else?
Kind of. I have leaping still, a lot of that. So I'm gonna jump over here
Okay.
onto a different part of the roof.
All done?
Yep, just kind
Oh.
of keeping the eye on my mom.
Amber, our gaseous poisonous cloud.
Yeah. There is nobody. I guess there's still a few minions around here, aren't there?
There are.
Um,
At the moment, right around you, there are 4. The ones ahead of you up that street seem to be running away.
Uh-huh.
The one closest to the fountain seems to be very confused. The 3 over here are the ones that are still, firing off pot shots.
Yeah.
All the other ones seem to be leaving post haste.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will, because no one has yet told me that Ruby is now possibly.
Nope.
So I will fly up into the air.
Yay!
And then come down. Let me go to the right tool. Come down right in the center of these 3 guys.
All right.
And they can all give me a fortitude. Well, first a dodge save, then a fortitude save.
1, 2, 3. All right. Well, they're feeling real dodgy tonight.
All right. Sure are.
Wow.
Well, they can still give me a DC 16 fortitude save.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Which we'll make it the one you landed on.
Okay.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, he is incapacitated then.
Yep. Bye-bye. Have a nice nap. The other minions are like, what is going on? Soda.
That's me.
Like? Yes, it is.
Sorry, I had to switch everything back on. Right. Okay. So she was left alone. She's still trying to get her bearings. Alexandrite, poof, off. She's going to go after Alexandrite because she doesn't really know anything different.
I will poof you over there. Give me just a moment.
Okay. So now I see the shenanigans going on.
You see the shenanigans. Well, some of the shenanigans. There is shenanigans.
Ruby is in a pink box on top of a chimney.
Is the pink box opaque?
No, it's still semi-transparent. I just made it so that Ruby can't get through it.
Okay. Then yes, you see Ruby sort of kind of in a chimney in a pink box.
Don't understand. So she's in a daze or something like that, right? Can I tell?
Why don't you use that fancy new power you got there? And
I don't have that activated.
Oh, right.
Oh, I did subscribe. I figured out how to resubscribe, so I have 1 hero point. I am claiming that for myself because
because everybody else did.
Well, that and new thing needs it, so because that's kind of, you obviously saw where I was going. That Ruby's not okay, Emerald's not okay. People are still trying to escape, and so
give me a perception check.
Yes. $26.
All right. So you see that Morganite, her attention is kind of divided at the moment between keeping an eye on her mother and keeping an eye on Ruby. You see that Emerald looks very distraught. I think it's probably an appropriate word right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's hard to tell through the semi-transparent pink box, but you think that Ruby may be flickering with flame.
Oh, okay.
In and out. It's...
Yeah. And then...
ghosting in and out.
Gaseous form over a fountain.
I'm not sure. Can they like see you as a cloud of gas or?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Okay.
not invisible.
Okay.
Right.
So
Yes,
just
you see
I see a weird cloud of gas.
yes.
I am not making any assumptions. Weird
That's-
cloud of gas.
That seems to be making people pass out.
Yeah. And then do I see whatever is going on? Oh, well, helps to be on the right tool. This red thing over here with the guy.
Red thing with the guy.
Past the fountain, diagonally south. There's the red circle with one dude holding a minion.
Oh, the red circle is the cloud of gas.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Great. So, thoroughly freaked out.
The dude with the minion is, you can definitely see.
Mhm.
It is over there, just past. It's the one with the green dot, just past Emerald, down
Okay.
that road.
Okay.
Can you see that where I'm pinging?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That is the dude with the hostage.
And all the bystanders are scattering still.
They're exiting post haste.
Yeah. So then,
As are, it seems like, all of the cult members, except for these three down here.
Okay.
In this,
Mhm.
and the one closest to the fountain. But the one closest to the fountain looks like they're not running away because they're confused.
Interesting. Okay. Well, she is still thoroughly freaked out and is going to accidentally activate the new thing.
Okay. Spending that hero point already?
Yes.
All right.
And then I have to make a will save against myself.
To activate it?
Yeah. Which I don't know which way I'm supposed to go for that.
Hold on, let me pull that up. What is that under?
Advantages. Nope, I think I lied. Holding back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do a will resistance check with a DC of 10 plus my will defense to overcome your own stuff.
Yep. So
I made this rude for myself. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you really did.
And so I failed the will save and this activates. I don't know why I did that to myself. I might have to adjust that.
Yeah, you might.
Okay, so I fail and this altered state activates.
Yes, it does. You go a little angry ang.
That was a lot nicer than what was in my head.
Yeah. No, it's at the moment you don't have control of it.
Nope. That is fine. So Theater of the Mind, Alexandrite, you notice that Soda gets next to you, but not through the normal GemStar bippy bit. Like, it was pure shadow only. And she comes out and she looks panicked. And almost like how the blue flames are creeping out of Ruby, shadows start like eking away from Soda.
No, I don't like that.
I'm sure that's fine.
So I'm pretty sure that Alexandrite is reacting like the meme of from The Office when Angela sneaks up on Dwight and she just looks over and just goes "fuck" and panics. Because assuming she died, so she's assuming some weird shit's gonna happen, but not really sure if she's good weird shit or bad weird shit. She's just panicking.
He doesn't know either.
It's just weird shit right now.
Yeah.
So is that activating is the action, or
Yes.
Okay, that's all I got then.
Okay, Emerald. Your girlfriend maybe went crazy and then got put in a box and taken away.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the thing that nobody, for whatever reason, has done yet, and actually communicate to people. Guys, we need your help. Something's wrong with Ruby. She's got those flames, and uh but Morganite's got a pink box around her. She's like, I don't know, like in timeout, but it's bad. We need help. Help her. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spend my round panicking.
Okay. Take a hero point, please.
Okay.
Hey, Ruby.
Yo,
What I will say.
is Emerald's voice cutting through the compelling force that's controlling me? Actually, maybe. 22.
Ruby, I will be
Yeah.
sending you a message.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to re-roll that, if you have the ability to do so.
I don't have a hero point, so
Okay.
Let me check something. Oh, gotta widen it out a bit. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, take the hero point that I just got. Because she is
Okay.
exactly within range.
ooh. I don't know if I can do much better.
Well, you got a, what, 50% chance? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20?
Oh my god, that's the worst thing you could possibly roll!
It genuinely is.
A 10.
Ruby, why do you hate me?
I can't help it.
This is what happens
You know what?
when
By the way-
Emerald's luck runs out.
Ooh.
By the way, you know what she rolled last time when I gave her a hero point? She rolled a 1. And now she rolled an 11.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know if it's working out.
But that said, everyone within 120 feet of me gets another hero point.
Who is that? Everybody except for Amber?
I think so, because I'm not sure where Amber is.
I'm far away.
Okay. Oh, yep, there you are. Yeah, that looks
Four
like it.
hero points.
I will check just to make sure, but I am almost certain that is. Yeah. Well, outside the 120 feet. But everybody
All right.
else has a hero point.
Are you giving one to Ruby? Oh, you already did.
I already
that
did.
was how they rerolled.
Yeah.
Okay. Soda, you're up to 1. Alexandra, you have 3. Amber, you have 1. Morganite, you have 4. Calvin, did you get your message?
I sure did.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
So,
No, I can't ignore that.
as everyone watches, and it's sort of eyes flickering between everything still going on the field of battle, you see through the pink box, and you watch as Ruby transforms.
Oh.
Give me a moment to do all of the things. I will be with you momentarily. No, that is not what I asked you to do. Stop that. There. Boop. And for a brief moment, you see the Gemfire demon leader thing appear from what once was Ruby, and then disappear. leaving
what
a box behind.
Oh no.
Say what now?
Say
Did
what
they
now?
just kidnap Ruby?
Can you say that again? Because I want to make sure I understood that.
You see Ruby transform into the Gemfire demon cult leader thing, and then disappear.
So you know how Alexandrite screamed when light went down. Yeah, her so Alexandrite scream now sounds in comparison quiet because Emerald is letting loose just peak horror final girl scream physically and mentally.
And as the Gemfire demon thing disappears, all of the remaining cult members deflame and go unconscious. And that person that was being held hostage runs away screaming.
So Ruby disappearing. We are officially counting that as someone important kidnapped.
Yeah.
Like this is official because I think Ruby's very important.
I think that probably counts. Yes.
After about 10 full seconds of screaming, Emerald collapses into a tearful catatonic ball.
Before the splitting off, could Soda catch anything off of the aura situation going on?
Oh yeah, there were definitely two auras, two very distinct auras. One of them was red and angry and foreign, and the other was what you assume to be your friend Ruby, but faded, subdued somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Can I walk over to the spot and use the psychometry to read where she had been standing on the chimney to try to get more information about this extra thing coming in, if there's any residue?
Sure. What are you trying to?
To make a connection to be able to follow wherever that aura is.
So you probably won't be able to do that with where Ruby was, but I will remind you that Clara Quinn is still unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, that's where Mary's going. Instantly.
Definitely just marching over and putting a hand just like on her face, unconscious and everything, just like, give me the information.
Can you please not? Okay, okay.
Please don't do that to my mother, whatever it is.
Not damaging, just like, you can't see the cat, but just like,
Anybody who is over by Maury's mother, give me a perception check.
I voluntarily fail. There's no way that she notices anything right now.
I got an 18. Wait, that's not the right thing to use anymore.
That's an actual 20.
There we go. Okay. I can't do that.
For 32.
Okay. The first thing you're going to notice is the most important thing. She's still alive.
Good.
She is very much still breathing.
That was the start.
The second thing you're going to notice is in her left hand, just at the base of the thumb, so right about here, is a long black shard of crystal, Sodalite, once it's pointed out.
I technically got a 21.
Yeah, once it's pointed out, you are like, oh, well, that's like the one we got from the first encounter with this.
I yank it out.
Be gentle if you're gonna yank that out of my mom's hand.
It's done.
With
All
a
right.
fluff.
Okay, first thing I need from you, Soda, is a heal check.
Aid.
Oh, what?
Treatment.
Can I aid?
Please, because I have 0.
And you can't make the check.
Not,
You can't use that skill.
not in this case, because
Don't
because
lay
of-
on the.
I'm just seeing Soda go up and go, oh, and just pulling. So
Can I try to grab her hand before she does that?
sure.
That's what I'm
doing. Yeah, go ahead, give me a
Afraid to-
grab check.
Oh my god. How? Grab?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't. No.
I'm gonna say that probably misses.
Yeah.
Soda, give me that treatment check.
I can't make it.
Untrained.
I literally can't do it. I'm just
Right.
yanking it out.
Right. Okay. Oh God. Okay.
Oh god, you did this right in front of me.
Give me a second.
She's not about. She's not about the healing and the.
Do I have a
Period of time. I
character
thought you would have learned
sheet? I
something.
do. Okay. Sorry, I'm having to open a character sheet. I wasn't expecting to open.
I wasn't expecting you to either. Good news, bad news, she might wake up from that.
You
Oh
can
dear.
steal her hand.
Oh dear.
Okay. So you're, in mechanics terms, your mother was basically as if had been exhausted, and then so she basically did what
Ethan.
Ethan does. So when exhausted and then did a thing and then passed out is essentially mechanically where she was. Now mechanically she's also staggered. So
I am
still,
not.
still alive, still out.
Okay.
But
Yeah, 'cause the thing is, I'm not
healing.
trying to hurt or maim or kill. Like that's
yeah,
not.
that doesn't matter.
Okay.
In this
Doesn't matter
case.
when you rip a gem out of someone's hand.
Yeah, no. Is it gonna
In
hurt?
this-
Sure. Is it gonna
in-
Do I
scar?
notice
Probably.
anything else after that with the natural funny?
No, just that was damaging, and probably also it's bleeding. You should probably do something about that.
Yeah, I'm healing.
Okay, yeah, because I'm
We'll-
I'm walking away with the new crystal and shoving it in a pocket.
We'll get to that in just a moment. Soda, could you please give me a will save?
No.
Oh.
Yep, that's the one I was concerned about.
I'm concerned about everything in this moment, but that was one of them. I should not have.
Hero point.
Yeah, you're gonna, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's better. So that's actually 28.
So you grab this and you pull it out, and you actually feel it attempt to burrow into your skin. And you're like, oh no, and you put it elsewhere.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mary, would you like to make it so
I
that
would
your
love
mother
to.
doesn't die now?
I would love to. I would love to. Like, love to. $27.
All right. If you want her to wake up, she will.
No.
All right. So you heal her, and you're certain that she's completely fine now, and that basically she just needs some rest. So you don't wake her up, and you leave her to rest.
Orson,
What was that?
calling for my help.
Oh, uh,
You are not that far from us. Where are you? Mousy healed you.
nope, no answer.
I hate him. Great, great, lovely, no, wonderful. I don't have time for this. Amber?
Is Mousy on me again or no?
Mousy was sleeping on you.
I mean, if I'm called, I will transform out of gas cloud and gem step over.
Amber?
Yes.
I need to get home.
Okay.
And I don't have time to deal with everyone right now. Because I'm still dealing with things. And I don't know how I'm getting my mom home. Because if she's at least here, I can probably just put her in her room and sleep and be like, hey, no, Dad, Mom's taking a nap for the headache. Because that was the lie I already used. So that's good. But I don't know how I get her home. And I don't know how we deal with Emerald or find Ruby. But I know you can use lightning to teleport to my house really quickly.
Right, but you can't take your mom that way.
I know. Teta?
I could turn into a dragon, and I could fly us there.
Will that get us home in less than an hour?
Let me double check. What is my flight speed? 250 miles an hour. How far away are we, Wiki?
More than 250, I think.
Yeah, you are in. What is the flight speed?
250 miles an hour.
Let me pull up the map. Give me a second. It'll allow me to pull up the map. Come on. Keep having to pull up things I wasn't expecting.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. This was just one of those things where I really had no idea what was going to happen tonight because it was completely based on, roles and stuff.
Happens, for our lovely viewers at home who might have not seen me do that, I just spilled root beer on myself.
You just what?
Spilled root beer on myself?
Yeah. Don't do that.
Like, right down my shirt.
Nice.
So,
Don't do that.
that was fun. And cold.
Come on. Sometime tonight.
So, so we can get that entertainment going while,
I think you're farther away than that.
yeah.
Please continue your role playing while I figure out exactly how far away you are.
Well, the knowing how far we are is kind of dependent on what I mean. Like I said, I can lightning you there, but if you want to bring your mother, I don't have a way to bring her.
Yeah.
I can get her there.
Yeah, could
It's
you?
just, yeah, fine. I can take her.
Thank you.
Are you still in angry mode?
Yes, very.
Cool. So
I am wanting to track, but little one is freaking out over her unconscious mom. Let's get the annoyance taken care of so we can get back on mission. Like, all right, scoop her up, Be like,
Both of
give
them.
me a second.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. I will be back to help you guys as soon as.
Just remember, she's still not connected to the gym link.
Yeah, this is mostly to Amber right now.
Okay.
I will be back to help as soon as I can, but I do not know
No.
what's going on with my dad.
I understand.
Okay.
Calvin, did you get my message?
Oh, sorry.
I don't like hearing that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the disco is muted when Zoom's open,
Okay.
but I just saw it.
Okay. So feel free to
Oh,
do what you will.
here?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
I really don't like this conflict.
You've been left behind.
She doesn't know
Intentionally left behind.
what's happening
No.
on a
Brandon,
chimney.
Because this conversation is not happening in game. None of the characters hear it. It's Brandon who is concerned about this conversation.
So, are Sodalite and Morganite vamoosing through a Shadowport?
only Soda.
Only Sodalite and the mom disappeared into shadows.
Don't take my mom again.
What?
God.
No, mom is now at home in bed where you asked her to be. Unless Ruby is there waiting in the shadows for me to drop off mom in bedroom?
No. Aha, my plan all along. No, not exactly. I guess everyone who is still present within this market square would hear like a loud, echoing, thudding sound coming from pretty close to where Ruby just vanished from.
Dad, can we have a moment?
As Shelby sort of slams her fists down, trying to get the GemStars' attention.
Shelby, I'll jump up to the roof to pick her up.
Okay, what was Shelby's
jump back
voice?
down.
I don't remember if she had a voice. What just
I
happened?
think it's noted.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Okay, well, while you're double checking. What just happened? Where did Ruby go?
We don't know. Mom's not doing so hot over it.
Her voice would be pretty close to Ruby's, because she's friendly, bold, brave, and helpful.
Okay.
So, do with that what you will.
So she will move closer to Emerald, but still be looking towards the rest of the team. She was consumed by that flame and then disappeared. Do any of you know anything else about it? I really don't know what sort of magic this is.
And interestingly, you usually have a connection with Ruby. You can usually tell where Ruby is pretty much at all times if you want to know, but you can't even feel Ruby anymore.
Yeah, and Shelby not being able to feel that is probably worried that Ruby might be dead, but she's trying not to consider that possibility. And she'll move closer to. She'll lean up against Emerald for a moment while hoping for an answer from everyone else.
We don't know. We've only dealt with these guys once.
Emerald doesn't respond when Shelby moves up next to her.
Shelby will look up at Emerald and say, I can't locate her, and I'm not sure how to find her just yet, but wherever she is, she's going to need her team. She's going to need all of you.
Does anything happen at the house when I drop off Mom?
How about if you give me a perception check?
Oh,
to be
Christ.
clear, you're about 700 miles away.
Yeah.
I was
No.
still working on that through this. Sorry.
Fair.
Yeah.
26.
Oh no.
Right? Did I do that right?
Yeah, you did. You're good. There is someone else in the house.
No, 27, but that's
No,
fine.
no.
Okay.
Oh no.
What is their aura telling me?
See, I don't know enough about auras.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I have that PDF. Oh crap! I prepped for this. I swear.
It's telling you that it's definitely Lafondian.
Fuck. Wrong. I'm sorry. That was the F-bomb for the show. My bad. I try so hard not to do that.
You only get one.
Oh man, I'm sorry guys. Didn't mean to waste it.
No,
That was
Colin.
a dumb moment to cuss. Oh man. Thank you. Okay. Because I didn't come up with this. Aura rating. Detect emotions and physical state with visual and mental senses. If that helps.
Kind of does.
The subject's aura gives you a general idea as to their emotional state and physical health.
All right, so they are healthy and they seem calm.
Okay. She's just going to
and they are in the kitchen area.
Okay.
Oh God.
Like I'm suspecting it's the dad, but I just don't want to leave Mom upstairs vulnerable. So I'm just gonna stealth through the house and double check whoever this is. Like it's as simple as that.
Connect to us.
I think I know who it is.
Oh, what am I rolling? Stealth.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
Which is an obnoxiously high roll now. I'm gonna apologize for this.
You only got a 25.
Only.
No, it's real bad. That is a 31.
Damn.
Yeah. So you stealth through the house. You've been here before. It's one of the places since everything happened that you have been pretty much the most.
Sure.
Other than bathrooms. So
look, you get so many free things in a bathroom, you have to understand the merit of it.
So you get to an area of the kitchen where you can sort of peek in and have a look at what's going on without being noticed. And give me what's this to look? Give me an insight check first.
17.
Okay. You're pretty sure that this is Mari's dad. The little portrait painting thing that you saw of Mari's dad kind of looks like this guy. Sort of. You know, it's a different angle. It's who knows when that portrait thing was painted, but you think it's probably them. Give me a will save.
$26. Yeah, she's gonna leave him and Mom there and use the shadows of everyone standing around Emerald to just like up right out of it.
Before you leave,
Okay, sorry.
there is something hitting the back of your mind.
Oh.
There's something there. It has to do with this guy.
Can I use investigation? Well,
What are you trying to dig through your own mind?
yeah, pretty much like the connections and what's the other one I have? Well informed and streetwise, all of that. Just to be like, you are way too familiar. You are sus now.
You guys have you guys still have calls out about this guy too.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Just nobody's had a chance to get back to you yet.
No.
No, because you all called about him like 20 minutes ago.
It's been like an hour at most. Let me see here. You have straight up mind reading, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
I think that is a contested roll. It's subtle.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus 10.
That's fine. That makes sense.
Did it roll?
No, because I can't spell.
You can just use the dice roller on the tools.
17.
Okay, so as you're trying to dig through your own mind and you don't get what you're looking for, but you do discover that there are blocks in your mind that you didn't put there. They are very clearly manufactured by an outside source in your brain. And it is, the one thing you can tell is it is walling off a lot. And now you may feel free to return to the group if you'd like.
Yeah. She just morphs up out of the shadows around her friends.
Anything we should know?
Oh, I'm about 80% sure your father is home. And your dad is sus.
Amber.
I don't know what sound that was.
Yeah, that's fair. Amber?
Yes.
We need to go now.
Okay.
Hey, Alexandrite, you want to look at something interesting?
Always.
Awesome.
Hydrate or dihydrate, people.
I'm out of my drink. It was root beer. I kind of spilled it on me. I can try to get it out of my shirt.
Maybe don't do that on stream.
Exactly.
My child.
Yeah, Shelby's just like, what are you all talking about now?
My dad's home. I need to go home. I will be back. But I need to deal with my father first.
All right. I'll be back in 15 seconds.
I won't be.
Won't you need to help her
No.
deal with the story longer than 15 seconds? Like, you're the reason she has the job and...
Yeah, no, I can
Doesn't
do that
mean I have to
from
be
here.
here.
There's something sus about Dad. Just
I'll be fine.
don't rush.
I'll be fine.
Well, I guess the rest of us can start investigating here then.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying keep Amber. I will be fine, but you guys want all hands on deck for this, especially if Emerald's still kind of out of it.
Emerald's not here right now. Please leave a message at the beep.
Yeah, thought so.
So, you do know that the person in Mary's house, who you're pretty sure is her dad, is definitely LaFondia. They're not sus, as in they're some sort of like,
They're not a group.
they're not a Gru, they're not a construct, they're not an illusion. They're definitely an actual LaFondia.
Oh, yeah. And it's just, even as the LaFondian who is her father, he is suspicious. There's something weird going on around him.
It's fine. I'm sure not. It's just a sales guy who does sales guy
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, no, but that's how she's putting it. Like, pretty sure that's your dad at home. I'm not positive because I've never met the man. But I know about him. So your dad's a little suspicious, Amber.
Fine.
Mm-mm.
All right. So Amber is going boop, and
Yep.
Morganite is going to go boop.
Yep.
Okay. Where are you exactly?
If Amber can't just get into my room, that's fine. I'll just go for an alley right by my house.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Totally fine.
can't. I have to. I can only travel in straight lines. So
Alright, then yeah. Just my room. I mean, the alley by my house is fine.
Okay.
then that's
We've
where
gone there
I-
enough.
All right. So you get there. Amber, are you booping back immediately, or are you?
I'm gonna stay here. I can always boot back since I can walk in looking like Braylon without actually depowering, since I can shape change.
I mean, if the console isn't in my house, I can always probably do this by myself. But
They left.
yeah, they're not there, so
They're not there.
we're probably okay.
Do you want me to just stay outside then?
In case your dad tries to murder you or something.
That's exactly what it is. I don't know. It's my father. He won't. This isn't a fight. I'm not walking into that.
Do we know it's not a fight?
It's my dad. I don't see him a lot, but
I mean, how certain are you that it's your father? We've had enough betrayals by people we thought we could trust. I'm just saying.
I've had enough betrayals that I want to be able to trust someone.
I understand.
It's good to want. It builds character.
And I want that for you, but
Look, they're going to need your help with finding Ruby more than I'm going to need the help with my father.
Hey, Mary, give me a perception check.
Oh, great. Oh, I should probably close Morganite because Mary is going back to Mary. Oh, the skills are the same, so. No. Have a hero point. I have 4.
Okay. Yeah, you do have 4. You go ahead and you re-roll that.
That was still only an 8 rolled, so that's a 30.
Okay. As you're standing there trying to decide if Amber's going to stay, you see the a little streak of pink disappear down behind your house.
Or does it do not control my dad?
Late.
all right. I'll go back. You call if you. Well,
I have my Vox. I can literally call.
right. It just not instantly.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Worst case, I send a message. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Fine.
You go help.
I will boop back.
All right. We will come back to the Mary's house situation in a moment. Meanwhile, back at the farmer's
All
market.
Jesus.
Back at the
Meanwhile, back at the farmer's market, what's going on there?
I'm going to have pulled out that fresh new crystal that's wrapped up in like to Alexandrite. Can you figure out the magic around this? It's weird. But the same thing from Morganite's mom.
So
took-
before you finish that thought, she's already grabbed it out of your hand without thinking. She just grabbed it.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a second.
Oh, she said.
Soda,
Hey, yes,
to be clear,
yes.
you had to dig all of that stuff out of the ashes of the used to be you.
What?
Your things did not survive. You are stuffless at the moment. I mean, there's cloth and whatnot that you can. Yeah, the only reason you're not naked is because you're a GemStar.
Yeah, I'm a magical girl right now, and I'm like, wait
Yeah.
a second. So wait, like my normal knives, like she's just like. So if Alexandrite took she's gonna be like, okay, fine, but wait.
Anything that's made out of crystal will have survived.
Oh, so the
Anything-
random assortment of crystals in my bags made it through.
Yes.
Great.
They're also magic, and it's going to take more than hellfire to destroy them. But your clothes, your bags, your pockets, your
All my stuff is
inordinate amount of cloth, it's all ashes. Now there's
Your favorite knife.
tattered-
gone. Yeah,
there's
my favorite
tattered-
knives are gone.
Yeah, they're still there. They're just sort of melted and fused together, and but there's cloth and whatnot around that you could have picked up.
Yeah.
Just so we're all on the same page there.
I appreciate that.
Elliot, you big dum-dum.
Yep.
Can I please have
I
a
was like,
will
here,
save?
look at this, and I just grabbed it to look at it.
Sure. Can I have a will save, please?
Yes. Where's my will? Oh, fair enough. It'll be a 24.
So again, just like when Soda touched it with bearskin, you feel it start to try to burrow into your skin, and it actually kind of gets in there just a touch before you're able to be like, no, I don't think so. What are you trying to do with it?
Well, I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. So she asked me to look into what kind of magic was it. So she's going to take the cloth from Soda, set it on there, and then she's just gonna go over top of it, like she knows what she's doing.
Give me a magical knowledge check, please.
Oh,
What the hell?
I'm gonna use one of my 3 hero points. That was a natural 1. So
That wasn't great.
one of my 3 hero points to reroll that. How about a 20?
All right. So you're kind of using your magic and your knowledge of magic to sort of focus on this shard of crystal, and you know it is definitely magical. You know that it is not Lafondian magic. You're 100% certain. It kind of reads to you a little bit like Shadowfall's magic, but not quite. There's something about it that's different. So it's much closer. It's almost like the vibrations of the magic are off.
Okay.
So
So she,
it's almost like the magic from back home, but not quite.
so she's gonna relay that to Soda, but similar to how like mediums do it. So she's gonna be like, "It's magic," and it feels. she's trying to make herself seem useful right now. So she's like, "It feels like," and she's gonna relay all of that to Soda.
Okay.
But if this has Shadowfall magic, and we are trying to get to Shadowfall,
What if we can use this as a focus?
correct, with
Yeah.
both myself and this. Although I don't know what frequency I'm vibrating at.
Emerald.
Emerald is not here right now.
Emerald.
Message at the beep.
We don't. Emerald.
Too bad the
She has
owl
had
isn't
too
here.
much trauma. She has had way too much trauma in the last 2 weeks. After having none in her life at all, she has shut down.
So,
She is full-blown catatonic.
okay, you can keep your emotions like this, but I really need some processor power back in here. So she's gonna reach out and like not quite touch her, but like put her finger at her forehead, and she's gonna try the new
Soda
thing.
apply directly to the forehead.
Soda's just gonna be like,
The emotion
believe
control.
That is
That's
a 13 right now.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
rude.
it's not high. It's a DC 13. But it's just like she's not wanting to cause any like the only emotion she wants is like a calming effect, just so Emerald can have processing power over herself.
No, I rolled a 4, so she passed.
Okay. You can absolutely feel what you want to feel, but I need you to think at the same time. So let's just. I need you to answer a question or a few. I don't know, but
She is incapable of answering questions.
you can nod your head and shake it to the side to side. But do you need something to help point you in the right direction with the ship you're building?
No response.
Shelby is gonna like move to perch on Emerald's shoulder.
It's kind of large.
Yeah, it's
Kind
a
of
bit
like
of an awkward
puppy
position.
sized.
I love it. I love it.
She's just like in like a tornado drill pose. She is curled up, head between her knees, occasional
then
sobs.
she'll try to like nudge a hand out of the way to get too close to Emerald's face, and just say, "There's a lot going on, and you're going through way too much for any one person to handle at the moment. But Ruby, she cares about you a whole damn lot, and she needs you to be the strong one right now."
Wiki, I'll let you decide how I respond. If I respond.
I mean, I think that's at least going to bring Emerald out of the non-responsive mode.
You hear a shivering, like quivering voice. I can't. I've got nothing.
You have
From your pocket, you hear, "Not with that attitude, you don't. This isn't helpful. Be helpful. Do you want her back?" GemStar up.
You haven't lost her yet. You haven't lost your parents yet either. And you haven't lost your world yet. But you will if you give up.
Sitting here like this doesn't help anybody but the bad guys.
Look, I can tell you she's not dead. She was still in there. She's fighting it off, but we have to hurry up and find her. And if this magic is connected to the bullshit up there, the stuff up there, like, is this a thing that can get us up there heckin' faster than the nonsense going on now? Because, like, this needs to get resolved. Will this help? Otherwise, I will figure out something else to do with this.
She'll very slowly lift up her head, look over at the crystal. She didn't see how anyone else responded to the crystal, so she's going to reach out and grab the crystal to take a look at it.
Wait. This thing keeps trying some stuff, and I don't think... Can you just look at it? I'm just going to lift the cloth over it. It keeps biting people. Let's not touch it willy-nilly.
I will take a look at it.
Do you have magic knowledge?
I can.
Okay, give me a magic knowledge check.
Okay. $23.
All right. You're going to get basically the same stuff that Alexandrite came up with, in that it's definitely not Lafondian magic. It does read quite a bit like the bits of magic that you've witnessed that are Shadowfall magic. But you're certain it's not Shadowfall, at least not the one above you. It's, again, its vibrations, its essence is just different enough that you recognize that it is definitely not from Shadowfall, but maybe from a place like it, similar to it in some way.
Does its vibrations feel like it could help me break through into Shadowfall? Like, if it's close but not quite, could it be a pinprick?
No. Because it is not in any way directly connected to the Shadowfall above you. You also think that maybe it's part of something larger. Give me an intelligence check. I will take straight intelligence or insight.
I will definitely do insight. 42.
Soda has another piece of this from the first time you guys encountered this cult. There's another piece like this.
Let me see the other piece. And I'll look at them and compare the two.
So the minute that the two pieces move within about a foot of each other, they start to shake and vibrate, and then they and form a larger piece.
Oh.
So this
Want
is
to see what the other ones do? Wait, no. She didn't say that. She's serious mode. Never mind.
So this is part of a larger thing. It is not part of that Shadowfall. It cannot assist me in getting to Shadowfall. Or at the very least, I do not know a way that it can.
Looking at this now that those two pieces have rejoined, you are certain that whatever this thing is, it probably broke into about 13 pieces.
My guess is there are 11 pieces left.
And your mathematical geometric mind is able to give a guess at the fact that the whatever it is going to be shaped kind of like a large facet cut diamond.
The lieutenants of the Hellfire Club.
Yes.
Are they still here and are they unconscious?
They are, and they are.
Soda, can you check to see if any of them have any
On
pieces
it.
of the gem?
She just woof, woof, woof to
I will actually give you this. No. None of the regular standard minion-esque cultists seem to have any shards, and none of the lieutenants have shards.
It was just the one that was trying to be the leader.
Yes.
Yeah. Remind me, Soda, what was the circumstances of you getting the first one?
I yanked it out of someone.
Yep.
Was it another
Yeah.
one trying to be a leader?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so we know what to look out for then.
Yep. I wonder if I yank the crystal out first thing, if I don't have to hurt Ruby.
Did I see Ruby get a crystal?
No.
I don't think Ruby has a crystal.
We didn't know her mom had a crystal until she was downed.
Possibly, but we have the mom's crystal now. I don't know. It's not infectious or anything. The crystal itself. I mean, in the sense that it can propagate.
Yeah, I'll give you that as well. They don't duplicate themselves.
Okay. That's fair.
She may end up acquiring a crystal, but I don't think she had one as of the moment and then we'll just trails off.
Fair. Well, do you have a Vox on you?
Yeah.
She seems to always have a Vox on her.
Great. I'm gonna. Well, no, my brain got mixed up, but shoot. Nope, never mind. Vox was about Dad, not Ruby. Look, I can't feel you guys. So you're saying you can't feel her either. But she has to still be here somewhere. So where would be the best place for them to hide? We know something weird is going on at that one fortress across the lands, and all of those crystalline creatures running off into the wastes is another problem. But there's the potential of these fire gem mages hiding many places. What are we looking for right now to solve this problem?
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, Wiki, if I wouldn't come to this conclusion, but I would say the 11 others who have gems either don't know or aren't near each other. These gems want to be together. And so I would imagine if people infected with them got close to each other, something would happen. So I don't think it's necessarily that it would take Ruby to somewhere where there are others.
Is there some way you and Alexandrite can combine your powers to make like a magical seeking device out of these to where they just go to the next person, the next nearest crystal?
That would depend entirely on whether or not she has any hero points left, because I don't.
I do. I have 2.
What kind of spells do you got? Do you have any kind of locate or detect or
Well, while our players attempt to figure out how to do what they want to do, why don't we go ahead and take our break? And we will be back here in about 5 or so minutes. We're going to get up, stretch our legs, refill our drinks, bio break, essentially, possibly cry. We'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes.
All right.
Hi, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us through our break. When we left off, there were 99 problems and Ruby was one.
I find it funny that I started by saying I got 99 problems, but a flame ate one, and then the flame was one.
Yep, sure was. Speaking of Mary and her problems, Mary, you are headed home.
Yep. Oh, this is kind of a deep breath for Mary in this alley that she's in. As it's just that, having had the whole, like, hey, you might not be able to trust your father conversation hasn't left her happy.
Sorry.
She's very upset if Ortizen tries to mess with her dad while she's trying to get info. And just kind of muttering as she walks up to the house of the Ortizen, I don't even know if you're going to hear this, you stupid bird, but you are not affecting my dad right now. And
yes,
walking,
antagonize the owl. That'll help.
He doesn't listen to diplomacy, so we'll go with angry.
Hey, why don't you give me an intimidation check?
I don't have that. I don't think.
I mean, you've got a presence score.
Yeah, I got a presence score. That's about it. 20.
Okay. So are you going inside or?
I'm going in, just kind of that little and opening the door.
All right. As you open the door, you can hear someone tinkering around in the kitchen.
Dad?
What? Oh, hey. Mary didn't. Where have you been? I thought you were home. And he comes around the corner with a plate with some food on it, and he's clearly taking a bite out of a sandwich. So,
sorry, I got on a walk. I estimated I'd be back before you got back. I'm so sorry.
give me a deception check, please.
Sure. Oh no. I'd like to use a hero point.
Why? What did you roll?
Good, bad. I rolled bad.
Oh, you rolled a 3 for a total of 7. Okay.
Yeah.
You go ahead and you use that hero point if you want.
Yeah, that's 22 with the hero point.
All right. Oh, okay.
Because
Where's your mother?
upstairs. She's asleep.
Oh, one of her headaches.
Mhm.
Well, I won't wake her then.
Mhm.
So what's been going on? I know I'm a little late.
Yeah.
Who's the country bumpkin types? They really do not understand technology. I'll tell you what.
Good time to ask. What does my dad sell?
I like medical technologies.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, eh. No. I mean, since things have gotten messy in town, but a few weeks ago, wait, this is Jemmy needing a sec. What was the lie we went with? It was working as your assistant for helping with medicine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Right.
working, essentially just working with the console to what I was thinking was it was working with the console to bring some more modern medical techniques to the Expanse.
Yeah, that's basically what Mary's explaining. Probably less stuttering than I would.
Oh, well, that's nice. Maybe they'll let me in at some point then, if we get them the medical stuff. So one place I haven't been able to go.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they don't like outsiders, so.
Yeah.
And they certainly don't like outsider door-to-door salesmen.
Well, that's fair.
I mean, I'm not exactly a door, but
Yeah, yeah. So weird question. Can I try to insight this just to see if does this all just feel normal?
sure.
Like, I'm aware that I'm not acting normal, but how's he doing? 20?
Um, he seems normal to you. He seems um
Like
a
that.
standard conversation, yeah. You will note that hold on a second. I'm looking for my notes. Hold on a second.
Oh no.
So just now, he blamed being late on
Country.
sort of kind of on the country bumpkins needing extra effort, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
However, when he spoke to you on the phone, he said he was delayed because he couldn't get into the city because because of everything that was happening at the Capitol, that they weren't letting people in. So you will take note of that. Give me a general intellect check.
I'm not smart. That's not gonna go well.
Do you have eidetic memory by chance?
No.
Okay, well, you go ahead and you give me a general intellect check.
That's a 20. 20 is the number of the day.
So now that you're thinking about it, your dad was actually due back before all of the nonsense was happening in the Capitol. So there's a lot of inconsistencies and possible just flat out lies.
Yeah.
What you want to do with that information is up to you.
Well, there's always the lovely way of trying to catch someone in a lie without flat out saying it, and that is ask them questions about a lie that was said a long time ago. So, there's gonna be like, oh, you mentioned it was you got held up also trying to get back into the city, right? How is everything okay with that?
Yeah, something going on at the Capitol. They said that the borders were shut. So
Yeah, but that was fairly recent, right?
yeah, been sort of locked out of the house, as it were. Three. He kind of looks at his kind of pulls his box out and looks at it and is like, 4 days now?
Gotcha.
Okay, total.
What was that?
Somebody's like, Alexa just responded.
Yeah. I just got distracted. Sorry. I'm really glad you're back.
Me too. Although I'm not going to be back for long. I have to leave almost immediately again because of the delays. I'm already due down in the Sunstone Valley. So
Sunstone Valley?
Yep. And he names off some
Yeah.
city down there that I have yet to create.
No. Make the city. Give me the info.
Nope.
Make it now.
Right
this
now.
moment.
It's a small manufacturers guild town.
What do you have to do there?
My normal things. We've got a possible new client. So they want to see all of the new stuff. And then I have some updates to drop off to a couple of clients that are already down there. And this will only be a couple of weeks.
All right.
Kind of doing the tour of that little Tri-City area.
I'll make sure to charge your box this time.
Yes. I thought it would be your mother that was going to yell at me for that.
I mean, she might have, but I just like being able to contact you.
I know. I just get involved and come. You know how I am.
Yeah.
And he's very absent-minded when it comes to stuff like that. He always has been.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I'll take an extra battery with me.
That'd be a good idea.
Except it's not a battery. It's not called a battery. It's a
Extra crystal
thing. Take an extra power crystal with me.
Yeah, charge crystal.
Yeah.
Right. That's good.
So, working with the consulate. I never thought your mother would allow that.
I'll be honest, I didn't either, but the one I've been working the closest with, Braylon, is very persuasive.
They would certainly have to be. Well, maybe maybe one of these days we can get your mother to let you come on one of my business trips.
That would be great.
You can see what I do, although it's very boring.
Really?
I mean, for a young person, I think you'd find it boring, yes.
Oh, I can find it exciting.
But you get to see something other than the neighborhood, anyway.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
If he only knew.
He's not the only one lying in this house.
Yeah, okay. One of them is magical girl lying about identity. The other is father lying to daughter.
You don't know.
For reasons unknown. But
Maybe he's Emerald.
Maybe he's Shining Blade.
See?
Shining Blade or Masked Blade? Because Masked Blade we know is...
Right.
Maybe
Are
he's
we
Bob
adding
Rick
a
the
new character
Fishmonger.
to the
It was the
Shining
same
Justice
words.
lore?
He said the same words. I don't know
Yeah.
why you're.
Maybe he's secretly Bob Rick the Fishmonger. You don't know. I'm sure he has his reasons.
Yeah, I'm worried that those reasons are stupid and evil.
You are worried that your father is nefarious?
Yeah, actually.
What do you think? We're playing City of Destiny?
No, I think we're playing GemStars, where parents either go missing for reasons unknown or or cause us problems.
Excuse me, but
already
all
missing.
of the missing parents
Are
are
now
missing
known.
for known reasons.
That's true. Now
Now known.
they were not known when they went missing.
I mean,
Any hoozle.
Any hoozle.
we just know that Satetas are dead.
I'm just trying to figure out how Sateta knows
Are they?
Mary's
Yeah,
father.
no, that's what I'm like. Oh, how does Soda Light know about Mary's father?
like other than like the fact that he
Because-
looks familiar to you.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Which is making my brain.
He's the one that killed her.
That's what I was
Mary-
saying. I was like, please don't tell me he's the one who murdered her, and it's been shut away. The first time he was the one who murdered her.
was he in the
Yes.
lab as part of those experiments? Don't know.
But
Oh,
what
wait.
about the third and fourth time?
Well, you know, just getting some Wolverine vibes going on, some X-23 stuff. That's fine.
So, did you want? You hungry? Did you want some food? I make a mean sandwich.
I'd actually love a sandwich. That'd be great.
So he'll wander back into the
When
kitchen.
was the last time Mary's had a nice meal?
At least 2 weeks.
What are the chances this sandwich is going to be laced with something?
Hey, honestly, if Mary gets
At
drugged
least
because she
2
trusted her
weeks.
father, at least I get food in my system, which is more than I can say these past 2 weeks. We've had some tea. I've had a little bit of breakfast I was making for the console.
So,
That's right.
as Mary goes and has a sandwich with her dad, let's rejoin the rest of the group back in Farmer's Market.
As Mary does a little bit of self-care. Let's
Rest of the group, what are you doing?
I think Sodalite, Emerald, and Alexandrite are all like standing around in like this little circle with like little Shelby, and we're all just like trying to like figure out how our magics like will make this thing track the stuff.
With our
how to make
powers
the magic
combined.
compass.
Like so awkward. Just
Just making a
grumpy.
compass.
Yeah, Shelby's offering like the best help she can with her knowledge of how the gemstones like function.
I
Okay.
am offering my serendipity that we look in the right places.
And I'm going to use psychometry to see its past so we can figure out where the connections are to like it used to be a whole thing. So where's the rest of its whole thing?
All right. Are you, first, let me ask, are you actually going to read the piece that you have?
No, well, okay. So she's already done this on the second piece, that the first one that she took, she's already read that one. And so when
She
the
tried
two,
to. It didn't go well.
well, yeah, like every time she's messed with these, it hasn't been perfect. This is probably the best. But when it came together, would it read differently now?
Oh, probably.
No. She's not going to read this new configuration because her intention is sheerly whatever words focused on finding the next piece. Like
Okay.
I can figure out the past, but I have to find the next piece. That's all she's caring about.
Okay. So you guys put your powers together. Who is spending the point for that?
I believe Alexandrite.
I think I'm the only one that has them left.
Okay. That takes you down to 1. So you, by your powers combined, you are able to channel your intentions, your magic, and your ability to read things. And you will now, Soda, you're the one that actually sees this because you're the one who does the seeing part. That's kind of what you do.
Okay.
So as you combine your powers and your intentions and you reach out trying to find another piece of this, whatever it is, you are sort of speed running over Lafandi. And it is clearly taking you to the closest shard. And you are racing through the glittering plains. You are up over the mountains and then down, down, down. You're headed to Iopanon. And that's when it occurs to you that the last time you fought these people,
they were down there.
And you never found a shard amongst that group.
No.
And it races down through Iopanon, and it races up into a very familiar building. It happens to be the crap on a cracker.
Chancellor?
The place where the lawkeepers go, where you guys just had a fight against Grukasta.
With
wow, why will my brain not give me the word that I made up? Anyway, that place, essentially the police precinct.
Yeah.
And into the cells, and you see the sort of minor type sitting in a cell and mumbling at his shoulder. And then you are shunted back into your own consciousness.
Oh, I think I need to vomit. Okay. Next one, someone else watch, because I don't like that. We need to go back to that. Go back to the police station. The holding cells and where the dragon and stuff happened. Ugh.
Oh yeah, the dragon.
Crap. Okay. I'm a little too tired to take you both with me. I gotta reestablish this connection because it feels really weird that I can't feel you guys.
Oh, are you trying to turn off?
I'm trying to turn on the gym link.
Okay. But to do that, do you need to? Can you activate that in your current state?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me see.
That sounds like a you question, Wiki.
Go ahead and give me a will save.
Okay. 21.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Why you break yourself?
I was about ready to fight someone. I didn't know it was you. Okay. Sorry. Husband got home at a different time tonight and crap. Yeah, 21. So no, I can't. Crap. I'll You know what?
Intercessory. Good Lord.
There we go. You want to come fight at the intercessory whatever with me? Or do you want to stick here?
Why
Is-
are we going to intercessory?
That's where the next shard is. But are you wait, I thought you were with Morganite.
Mm-mm.
He did not want me there.
Oh,
is the
wait,
intercessory where
out of
Ruby is?
character, how long have you been watching all of the nonsense? Because I thought it was the three of us.
I've probably been there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Came
okay.
back almost immediately.
We're just gonna say Soda did not notice whatsoever.
That's fine.
So yeah, next piece, intercessory, whatever it's called.
Shelby's gonna ask, is that where Ruby is, or is that where the rest of this thing is?
That's where the next part of this thing is. My suspicion, I could be wrong. We find the pieces, we'll track down Ruby or piss off people enough to where they show up with her. Because whatever she was fighting has something to do with these stupid crystals. So let's keep finding them until we find Ruby. I don't know. Another plan?
I don't have anything better.
It's a lead at least.
Okay. Well, Amber, if you could escort the others, I'll meet you there.
Yeah, where am I going? Oh, the intercessory, right? Okay.
Yeah. Um, you'll find me down in the cells.
You know, the intercessory is not going to be empty. There's going to be people there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's lots of there's lots of intercessors there actually, and they're like still reeling from a recent brouhaha.
Well, one of us can go invisible. The other one can turn into a bug that's so small nobody notices. The
Right.
only
What
one
about
we have... Do what?
what about Emerald?
Well, so I was gonna say the only one we have to worry about would be Emerald.
Hey, you know, if we're lucky, I can keep it together long enough and not just have another hysterical breakdown.
Let's start with that.
Do you all need to go?
Well, I was either thinking that or we could put
Oh
Emerald
no
out.
no. That's a very annoying voice.
Ugh, stupid cat.
No,
Yeah.
she's not talking about you. It's okay. Or you.
You know, my dog just
Okay.
came running in. Like, what'd you say about the cat?
Do you all need to go? Can just a couple of you handle one incarcerated prisoner?
I certainly don't freaking want you to come.
What else are they going to do?
You know, take the thing that they're looking for?
The thing? Which thing? Or they're trying to track down more shards to find Ruby.
Right. But to get the shard, do they all need to go? Why don't just the ones good at sneaking go? You could hear the like condescension in the voice. You don't even need to see the cat doing cat things.
Well, there is the fact that whoever has the shard is unlikely to just hand it over.
Sure, but it's a prisoner. It's an incarcerated person in a cell. How hard could that possibly be?
Do we know that?
Yeah, you do know that.
They
Okay.
could also turn into a hellfire wielding person as well.
Okay, so get the shard before that happens.
Well, I appreciate your confidence in the team, but I think it's a good idea to be prepared.
Oh, no. I have no confidence in this team. I don't want that to be...
I was really trying to take like the best out of what you were saying, but
I know. Our friendship. Yeah, no confidence. You've lost your powers. You've lost your stones. You've lost your entire leader. So yeah, confidence waning.
All right, Wiki, before I say this,
Yep.
refresh Aaron's memory.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any knowledge of what was revealed in the vision about Alara's past?
Oh yeah, Mousy, Shelby.
Okay.
Probably even what was his name?
I'm like pretty sure
Thistle,
the gem
probably
heads
even
know.
Thistle would have shared everything that
Okay.
happened.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time you tried dealing with this whole Shadowfall thing, didn't you die?
In a rather humiliating manner. And now I'm going to need to make her to make a toughness save.
Right now I have to open a frickin'. Stop making me open things I didn't know I was gonna have to open.
Stop poking the bear.
Excuse me, where are you? Excuse me. There we are. Okay. Come on. Sorry, just waiting for it to open.
Yep. DC 25.
Move. Oh, that didn't go well. You don't hear anything more from Alara.
Yeah, that little, there's the buildings aren't doing too well, and that little tile that was just hanging there, smash.
Don't remember that.
No, she won't because it's subtle too, so she had no idea it happened. But by my hand.
We'll see. But she's offered her 2 cents.
I think it might be a good idea to have everyone else there, but unless there's something else that you can do if we do split up. Do you want to look for another shard, or...
Well, I think Alexandrite's the only one who's going to be able to pull us together at this point, and so if she's going, then there's nothing we can do. Like, she can't do 2 things at once.
Well, if this is what it takes to find Ruby, then let's get to it.
Hey, Calvin, do you still have Ruby's character sheet open?
I do.
Give me a will save.
Yep. I gotta find that window.
Yeah, no,
nope.
It's, yeah. I can see it. It's an 11.
Yeah, not.
Okay. So you guys are booping over to the intercessory.
Yeah.
Is everyone going? Obviously, everyone except Mari.
Mary.
Mary.
Neither Mari or Mary will be going.
Well, I was gonna say we could leave Emerald out front, so if we just need to get a quick exit.
Leave Emerald here.
Or that. And the preference being that she's close in case she does whatever that was.
What?
Well, I will remind everyone that one of the missions that you were on was to get Emerald back to Palace Aeromotives.
Right.
And there is an airship close-ish. So
maybe I zap back to the airship, get Emerald back onto the airship, and then we all boot over there.
Yeah, and because you can always boot back to the airship with Emerald on it if you need to.
Works for me.
I hate having us split up this much, but I don't see that we have a better choice.
All right, so Emerald is going back to her airship to continue the journey to Palace Aeromotives because that is a pressing matter.
Yep.
Is there anything that... So I know that she's researching a bunch of stuff on this airship thingy that she's trying to build for us to get to Shadowfall. Is there any sort of recommendation I can give her to focus any of her energies? Like in terms of like a book or...
No, you guys actually already sort of figured out the best way to build and whatnot. It's just a matter of getting the resources pulled together and just the time it takes to actually build something.
Just to know if there was something that I'd be like, hey, like, this might help you on how to get us there. I don't think we figured out how we're going to get us there yet.
No, you did. The airship should go there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not trying to magic yourself in anymore. You're just going to take a flight, essentially. And a rocket ship on in.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
All right, so Amber boops just outside of the Zip Zap Zorps just outside of the intercessory. The rest of you join. What would you like to do? How would you like to get in there? Soda is already in there, I'm assuming.
Alexandrite is invisible.
Okay, so you're just going to walk in?
Pretty much.
All right.
And I'm a lizard.
Okay, cool. So you...
Are you a floating lizard? Are you like on my shoulder and you're just floating inside?
Probably. I mean, I can be. I'm pretty tiny.
So we have an invisible demon and an invisible lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Walk into the intercessory, and that sounds like the beginning of a joke.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just don't know where it goes from there.
Yeah, I don't either. Let's find out, shall we? Soda, you went directly to the cells?
Yeah, I found an unlocked cell and got in through those shadows.
Okay. You're able to, you kind of have, it's almost a homing beacon that as you get closer, you get a bit of a headache. The closer you get, the worse the headache gets.
Mm-hmm.
So that you are able to find which cell this person is in. What would you like to do? Are you waiting for the others?
Yeah,
or are you just going
I'm going to wait. She's just going to post up in the shadows, hide in plain sight it, and just melt away until the other two get here.
All right, give me a stealth check.
That's not what I meant to press. And that's a terrible roll, but still, shoot. That's a 26.
Okay. Everyone else, you enter into the cell area. You have to wait a couple of minutes for one of the intercessors to open the door to go back there before you
I'm
can slip in.
invisible. Can't I just snatch one of their key cards and just walk us in?
You're gonna have the
Do you have
locked-
sleight of hand?
Well, it's not even that. It's you're going to have the huge locked door just randomly open when nobody's around it.
I mean, there was just a pretty big battle in here. So
Yeah, there was just a pretty big battle. It's almost like people will be on alert for something weird like that.
Maybe everything's not working right. Like
Yeah.
that would be what she would try to do, though. But I'm going to safely assume that Amber is going to tell her to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because don't do that. So you wait. It takes a couple of minutes, but somebody goes back and because they're headed further back and up into the building.
I'm still going to take somebody's key card.
You make your way into the cell area, and you guys are invisible. And Soda is also kind of invisible. So
do I notice the little floating lizard coming down the hallway?
No, because the lizard is small enough and in close enough contact that the lizard is also invisible.
Oh, do I see their auras?
Yes, you can. You see one weird, not Lafondian, and another weird, not Lafondian aura enter the building or enter the back room.
She's just gonna like whoop up in front of the aura and be like, "Sup, ready to do this?"
And Alexandra is going to reactively swing at her.
You did just appear. You did just appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, she's just gonna be like, then just like try and punch her.
Dodge.
Okay. Roll for it. Roll that unarmed attack.
Please don't make me hit you.
Go right ahead. Like, I want to see how this turns out.
So where do I gotta roll to punch her?
Unarmed attack.
What the hell is it?
All right, I'm gonna put it this way: in the state that she's in,
Does a 20 hit?
no.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So you swing at her before you realize who it is, and okay.
Jesus Christ, woman.
We don't need to bring gender into this. The person's in there.
You sure?
Yup.
Your head hurts. You're positive.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go in there. I don't know how you want to get in there.
If you go in there, we can just pop in to you.
No, you can't.
No, that is off right now. That is offline for Soda Light at the moment.
I can't join the link right now. It feels really weird.
That strikes me as excessively bothersome.
It is. It is. I can't.
But
get
I'll
to you
bet
guys
a
easily.
very small lizard could probably crawl under the door.
Okay.
Or something.
So you all three get in there. And Soda, you are the first one to get in. And because of the way you move, the person in the cell doesn't notice you at first. So you will actually hear that the person is talking to their shoulder and begging for someone to come back.
Can I do gentle? Like, I don't know. This is still fucked. Again, sorry, this is messed up, but she's gonna do mind reading. No, that's not what it's called here. No, it is. It's mind reading to who is he wanting back? What is he rambling about, and to whom or what?
So you don't really need to read his mind for that.
Oh,
He's speaking aloud. He's talking about wanting the power back. There are still people that don't belong. There are still people that need to be taken down a peg. That you get the impression that he is talking to whatever entity took him over, and that he wants to continue the mayhem with the entity that was sharing his body, essentially.
oh nope, we're about to be done with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also get the impression that the shard probably in his shoulder, since that's what he keeps talking to.
Oh yeah, definitely caught that. Caught that. Noted. Not a problem. It's just how bad is this chaos about to get? Like,
What doesn't Emerald? What doesn't Amber turn into a snake and just constrict his movement?
I can do that.
Just like turn into a.
oh, this is about to be so messed up because like suddenly like this shadow thing is just becoming a human. At LaFondi, demon-esque figure enters the room, and then a snake out of
Oh no, he can't see me, so he
Oh.
is going to be touched by an invisible entity, and then attacked by a snake.
All right.
He's got a lot of really good things going for him right now.
I mean, I can also just bite him in lizard form and probably make him pass out.
Okay, why don't we do that?
Don't bite the crystal.
Okay.
Bite his ankle.
Yep. I will bite his ankle. I assume
roll.
I don't need to make it to hit roll because
No, he's just
Okay.
a normal dude.
then he can try to make a DC 21 fortitude save.
Nope. Out cold.
Right. Yep.
That was a 7.
Then yeah. He's taking a nap. Shall we get the crystal?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I thought I was gonna get to stab something.
No, it's fine. I'm holding back.
So yeah, you pull back the tunic.
Can I
And
what
right
happens like if I keep it's wrapped up, strung grip, can I hold it above the other crystal and it snap too?
Probably
when
best
you-
not to give that guy all that power.
No.
when you
No.
when you hold the shards that you have closer to him, it starts to shake in your hand.
Nope.
And starts to pull itself
Mm-mm.
toward him.
Nope. I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna back away and be like, never mind. Can one of you get it and bring it to me? This could be very bad.
Question: does
Amber.
anyone in the room have treatment?
I can.
Does anyone in the room?
I
in
thought
the
you were on the
cell
airship.
Yeah,
have treatment?
I forgot for a second.
I do because I have Jack of all trades.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah, I definitely do not have treatment.
Go
I have
ahead.
the worst kind of treatment. I have negative treatment.
Go ahead and give me that treatment check, please.
Okay. It wasn't great. It's a 12.
I mean, Ellie's not really gonna let there be much time after Soda says to grab it. She's going to just rip a piece of his clothing and try and yank it out of his shoulder.
So with a 12, it you pull it out, but he's definitely bleeding now and is going to need like medical attention.
Oh,
In 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 mechanics terms, he is also staggered.
okay.
So he's staggered
not
and
dying?
he's not dying.
Then I don't care.
Okay,
Yeah, he'll be fine.
that's fine. Okay. So you
Yeah.
have this. You
Well,
have this shard.
the three people that care less about it are who are there.
I would care if he was an innocent person possessed by this thing, but he was begging for the power back. So screw this guy.
So you have this shard now. What would you like to do?
Well,
Get out of
Alexandra has already handed it to Soda.
As they get closer together, they vibrate. And you now
Okay.
have 3 pieces. And they are together. And once they rejoin, they heal in such a way that you cannot tell that they were ever not a single piece.
Do I sense anything different about it?
I mean, each time the shards have joined together, it feels a little bit different. Like just holding it.
Mhm.
Or it's heavier. So
Well, okay.
that feels.
Whew,
And its aura changes a little, just ever
Okay.
so slightly
that's kind of what I was curious about.
each time. And since it is now 10:32, while the GemStars try to figure out what to do next, we're going to go ahead and end there for the night.
Can we at least get out of the cell first?
Oh, sure. I'm sure you guys can.
We boot back to
Yeah.
Emerald.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I want to thank you for joining us on our adventures tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed their ride on the trauma train. Choo choo. For things happening around the network, the Freedom League Dark is back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. On Thursday, I think there will be a new blog post, possibly up on our website.
Yeah. Hope springs eternal.
On Friday, our newest episodes from YouTube will be posted to our website, and episode 12 of our podcast, Heroes of Tomorrow, will drop. Episode 1 through 11 is available now and over on Spotify and also on our website. If you haven't checked that out, you should. It's a lot of fun, and there are connections to the wider Untold Stories Project universe. So,
In fact, members of the GemStars appeared in the last 2 weeks' episode.
yeah. So there are connections everywhere. As always, we also want to remind you that we have a Patreon, and we have all kinds of fun rewards over there. So you can go over to Patreon and check that out, see what the options are. And of course, we will be back here next Tuesday for more GemStars and to see if we can figure out if Ruby's gone forever or not. GemStars, I want to give everyone a chance to say goodnight and plug any projects they have. And we will start with the missing GemStar, Calvin.
Oh boy. I got no idea where I am, but I'm very excited to find out. Oh man, I thought I was going to fight the GemStars today, but instead it was just emotional damage. So yeah, definitely come back next week to see where that all goes. And of course tomorrow the Freedom League is back. We're in the Marvel Idiot Box, so we're hopping between different TV shows, and we got a big fight against a vampire coming up. And of course, there is the podcast on Friday, so definitely check that out because we're doing again some stuff that some settings that may be familiar, as well as something be unfamiliar but have cyborg dinosaurs.
Hey, the cyborg dinosaur world has been seen before.
Well,
True.
not at that point in time necessarily. Well, yeah,
True. No, that's true. Okay.
it's been talked about before for sure. So yeah, go check all that stuff out. And if you're on YouTube, please check out the Women with Dice channel, where we have gaming streams and podcasts, playing through some Sims and some Mass Effect, and some Divinity Original Sin co-op. It's been very fun. So check out all that cool stuff. And I'll pass it off to Joe, who's next to me on Zoom.
Hi. Yes, Joe, Soda Lights, all the other names. Thanks for coming once again. I have been wrangled into a podcast one-shot series thing with our friends over at Masks and Mayhem for a Rangers Redacted story. Heckin' fun so far. Session 0 is out, and we're recording more stuff later this week. So go check them out, because if you want to see me just be full on in, like, Soda Light's pretty extreme, but if you want to see a more street urchin, like down and dirty brawler that's just ready to scrap,
Yeah.
that's this girl. Like, I'm just gonna say, she got her first tattoo in juvie at the age of 13. She might have fireball powers now because of it. Anyways,
I respect that.
yeah, it's fun. I can't wait to play her. Anyways, other than that, this world is kind of crazy. Remember to take a deep breath, drink some water, and don't forget your meds. We love you. On to Emerald / Brandon below me on Zoom.
Well, I don't have anything to plug or anything like that. So just do something kind for yourself, and if you can, for someone else. And remember that we think you are simply the best. And I will pass it to Aaron.
I have nothing to plug other than the podcast and the Patreon, which Wiki has already more than handled. Other than to also say that remember that Origins is coming in 3 weeks, and we would love to see you there. All of the Untold Stories Projects events are currently sold out. However, as is always the case with those kind of events, generic ticket or no shows happen. So if you wanted to come and play with us, then we can probably make that happen. So yeah, and yeah, just be good to each other. And I'll bop it over to Jemmy.
Hey everyone, thank you all for watching. My normal spiel is really out of it tonight. Come check out the podcast this week. On Friday.
Friday.
It's a bunch of fun. We really love what we do on the podcast, and we would love to have you guys listening. In addition, make sure to be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. And don't follow our GemStars examples of very bad eating habits for 2 weeks. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Do little things to make you happy. It's really important, and it'll help out in the long run. And Puppy?
Have anything? Bye. Wiki.
Okay. That is all from us for tonight. And by the facets of the Fondy, we will see you here next week. Have a good night.
I got a bingo.
Caroline.